YouTubers, how are we this morning? Welcome to the YouTube Live. I was over on TikTok before. I'll say the same as what I'm going to say here on YouTube. I'd just like to thank all my young subscribers that have been on this channel. Just like to wish them well in their journey in their lives, and hope when they become the legal age to be on TikTok and YouTube, I do hope they will subscribe to the channel again when they're at that right age, to continue watching the videos and stuff like that. And also, people are wondering, what have you been up to? Posted those videos for you guys, and I do hope that you have enjoyed the videos that I put out this morning. It was great to get back into posting videos again. As I said yesterday, I didn't have many videos to post, and that was pretty bad of me not to post any videos, so I didn't have any. We are building the camera roll back up to post some videos for you guys. Don't think I have not forgotten you. As you know, the new law kicks in tomorrow on December the 10th. We don't know what's going to happen to this channel in the subscribers. They might go down. I don't know. I'm hoping the only way is up. But you never know what's around the corner. I don't know till I see tomorrow what's going to happen with the subscriber rate. I'm hoping everything will stay the same, but there is a certain fact that we'll probably lose some subscribers, because of the new law and stuff like that for the people that are under 16, which I totally get it. But also, I totally also feel sorry for the young people, because there's a few people that do silly things, and they muck it up for every one of us that are YouTubers. So I'm sorry that it has to come this way, where the young people can't be on the channel with us and share their points of view and what content they want to watch about my car stuff and the cooking stuff, because there's a lot of young people that love watching my cooking stuff, and they like being part of it, and they do go into the live streams and talk, and some of them, they do talk very, very sensible for young people. They do ask me and the support workers what we do, why we do what we do, and stuff like that, and it's very good to have them on board. And I am going to miss my young subscribers very, very much. We all helped one another. We all looked after their best interest of heart, and we tried to make the channel for them as well, and not, I tried to keep the channel as clean as I could for them. So I hope when they get to the right age that we'll come back to our channel and you will subscribe and be part of us. And also, I'd just like to thank everyone that has been watching the videos today that I put out. I did put that video out while I was on that machine, doing my, the leg up thing. I thought I'd put that video out today because I wanted to give everyone a bit of a fresh video, because I didn't post many videos at all yesterday because I didn't have enough material. It was only when I'd done a couple of short videos with Maddie, I said, well, I've got to post these for the guys straight away, because they do subscribe to the channel, and I want to give them some videos to watch. So I did. I posted the videos straight away when I could. This morning, I posted the videos when I got up. I thought, well, hang on, I've got to post this one, I've got to post that one, and I did it straight away for you guys. And I'm very pleased to say that the videos are doing pretty good. And my neighbour yesterday came. I'll show this on the live. I'm going to do a video of this, but I'm going to show this on the live stream. I won't show that. My neighbour came yesterday, and she gave Boots these doggy toys. He's got more inside. This is like a doggy toy for dogs. It's all stitched up and all of this, and says on the back, and the lady gave him about 3 or 4 toys like that for Butch to play with. And she's a very lovely nice old lady. She comes, she takes Butch for walks. So we will be doing video on all the toys that Butch got as well. I'll be doing short videos and long videos of the toys that Butch got today for people that do want to see what toys he's got. I will be posting it on both channels, on Butch's channel and the main channel. So no people miss out on the videos. So I will be posting on Butch's channel and this channel, and the shorts will go on the TikTok channel and this channel, because they'll be a bit more funnier sort of videos. So I will be doing that today. Doggy park is definitely on the cards again today. Heading down to doggy park. There's lots of videos coming up at the doggy park, different support people. Yeah, talking about, we'll be doing lots more talking at the doggy park, like, oh yeah, what's been going on, and what dogs are there, because other people bring their dogs as well, and I meet people with dogs, and I get talking to them, and they tell me the story about their dogs and how long they've had them, and situation they've been with their dogs, what's happened to them when they were younger, and all this. And it's good to hear from dog owners about their dogs, and their, because I remember someone was saying to me, I think it was last time I went down to doggy park, your dog does become your best mate, and that's very true. Without your canine friend, you do find it hard to do things without your dog. Your dog's always by your side, always with you and watching what you're doing, and and Butch is becoming a dog now. We call him and he comes back to us. When we first started to take him down to the doggy park when he was a really young dog, he would not come back to us. He would just wander, and we would have to go and chase him, sort of thing, and bring him back and say, here, come and stay with us, please, don't wander. But now that he's gotten older, he's sort of started to come back to us. Hi, I am. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. Let me know, whoever's a new subscriber that's just joined this morning, please let me know if you have just joined this morning, so I can welcome you to the channel. We've got so many subscribers that are coming over, I think, from Facebook, which is really good to see you on my channel. As you know, I'm concentrating on TikTok and the YouTube channel, Butch's channel. I'm no longer doing Instagram or Facebook. I'm just relying on my YouTube and my TikTok channels to keep everything going, and I show you every day what I'm doing with my living and what comes up and what stuff doesn't come up on the channel. I share everything with you guys. I don't lie about what I do share. I do. It's 11:20 p.m. I'm gathering you're overseas somewhere. But if you are a new subscriber and you did find my channel, thank you so much for joining in. Very much do appreciate you guys being here. Most people don't. You do see the support people read the questions for me. It's because I struggle with ADHD and autism, guys, and I find it very hard to read questions. So that makes it very hard for me to read some of your questions. But I have got a good bunch of support people with me, and I have got a very good bunch of subscribers with me, like Let's See. He's always got me back, and do appreciate it, man. I really do. He's a great fella. He really is. I've talked to Let's See a number of times, and he's always had me best interests at heart. And a guy like me with ADHD, I haven't got many friends in my life. Only my support people. That's all the friends I've got, and of course you guys. You're me mates, and you're part of me family, as most people know. Maddie will be back tomorrow. So Maddie's coming back tomorrow, and she'll be back on Thursday at 1 o'clock shift. She'll be starting. So I'm afraid to tell you guys, you're going to be stuck with me on Wednesday morning doing the live stream. I'll be on and off of different channels. I'll be on the TikTok. I'll be over here. So I do apologise if it's just me on Thursday, but Maddie will be here till 8 o'clock at night, so we will be doing our nighttime live streaming. So there will be that to look forward to, and then Ava starting at 11 till 6 o'clock. So we will be doing a live stream on Friday as well. So will be lots of live streams coming your way still, and lots of cool videos of doing different cooking dishes. There might be a cooking video at Christmas on what we get up to. There'll definitely be an opening presents video with Maddie when she comes Christmas morning, and I'm pumped for that. I really am so pumped to be working with Maddie on Christmas morning. Maddie's just a legend to work with. She's so cool, so kind to me. She's a really good dude to have on board the team, and you know, every day when she's with me on the Dream Team, she's such a I shit stir the shit out of her about her MG. You know, I'll say to Maddie for a joke with her MG, I'll say, Maddie, what about doing the flag for the car, because I need the flag on the car. What about you put the esky for me to put my water in the esky for when I have my cold drink, for when we go back from the car yard, back from the van yard. And Maddie, Maddie makes me laugh. Maddie turns around and says, "You're dreaming, aren't you?" And I said, "No, I'm for real." And Maddie said, "Oh yeah, I'm really going to do all that." And I said to Maddie yesterday, I did say to Maddie yesterday, I'm glad that you did get the car serviced. And Maddie said to me, "Oh, I'm glad you approve." So I really do take the piss out of Maddie with stuff like that, when I know that she'll be bringing me home and stuff like that. I do take the piss out of her with that, you know, about putting the flag on the car and the red carpet for me. And you know, Maddie says to me, "Well, who do you think you are?" And I said, "I'm a VIP, very important person." and Maddie, and it really makes Maddie laugh sometimes, because Maddie will sit there and she'll look at me and she'll say, "Yeah, all right, I'm going to do all that. Yeah, that's right." But Maddie and I, we joke. I know what Maddie's going to get me for Christmas. She said, "I'm going to get you a couple of board games so we can play some board games. We can probably do live streams. We do get some board games on this table here. I'll sit on these chairs here and we'll do some board games and probably play some Uno and do a live stream, do a couple of videos of us playing the board game and you know, TikTok lives and stuff like that, and videoing. If we get board games, we'll do some videos of me playing board games and Maddie teaching me, you know, because I'm into Monopoly. You might have known, for the people that have been on here for quite a while on this channel, right? When we had the storm here on the Gold Coast, the cyclone, I think it was in March this year, we had a cyclone on the Gold Coast here, right? And Maddie came to my other place where I was living in Labrador with my parents, right? And we didn't have any power for 3 days, right? And what happened was Maddie bought her games over for me, you know, like, you had Uno already, which I had, and Maddie bought the Monopoly game. And I played Monopoly with Maddie, and Maddie says to me, "Geez, dude, how can you keep affording to buy all these properties when you haven't got much?" And I thought to myself, well, that is a good game to learn, you know, to show, you know, your money skills and what you can do and stuff like that. And I'm thinking of, you know, when I have this meeting on Thursday, I'm going to say to them, "Well, look, I'm not going to put anything to practice yet. We'll talk about it, but that's all we're going to do about it, because I want to play a game of Monopoly with you. After I've got the van built out, I want to play a game of Monopoly with you, and I want to show you how clever I am with money, really, because I don't think the guy really knows how clever I am with my money. I think he just thinks I'm just another person that is not very good at his money and he needs assistance with that, but I'm totally fine with that. I'm good at budgeting my money with the ladies. They help me, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not a complete fruitcake. So I'm going to play a game of Monopoly with him. I'm going to show him just how good the ADHD brain does work, because I think people that are in his field and are looking out for people like myself with ADHD, and they know that we're in control of our own money and our own pension and stuff like that, um, they probably think that we're not capable enough of, you know, looking after our funds and stuff like that. They probably think, oh well, what he's doing is pretty far out there, you know, and sort of thing. But you know, I've got to just show the guy, for my own peace of mind, that hey, I'm not a fruitcake. Don't treat me like one. Just watch what I do when I play this game, and you'll have a different outlook on me. You won't be judging me the way you're judging me. I mean, at the end of the day, as I said, and I'll keep saying this. At the end of the day, it's, you know, fair enough. It's his job to look out for me and sort of do that thing. But when it comes to, you know, doing stuff that I don't want to hear about, then I've got to, you know, as Maddie said to me yesterday, you've got to be firm with him. You've got to say to him in a nice way, look, I'm not ready to talk about this yet. Can you please stop going on about it, because it is upsetting me and it is making my health pretty bad. And she was right for that. She was completely right, and she's a true friend. So yeah, so I am going to talk to him on Thursday, and you guys are going to be if I can keep the live going as long as I can when he gets here, I will. I'll just leave the live going if I can. I'll just say to him, look, I need another subscriber to get to my goal. We'll just say a goal of what, 6,700. We'll just say a goal of that, right? And I'll just keep it going until we get to that. And if he's here and he's saying to me, well, look, I want to talk to you about, you know, say with me, Butch, you all right? Say with me, budgeting and stuff like that. I'll say, well, you know, you're gonna have to wait till after live, but we'll talk about it in another year. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen anyway, guys. So I am planning to show him about the game and how good I really am. Because don't forget too, I do drive a vehicle. Now, if I was too far completely gone, I wouldn't be able to drive a motor vehicle. So I do reckon I have got a lot of intelligence in me. Me reading and writing, yes, will always be up the creek, as far as I know. But I am learning to practice my reading and be a better person. And that makes me feel good when I'm a better person, because then I can share it with you guys and help, you know, some people that do have reading and writing difficulties. It's nothing to be ashamed of. If you can't read or write, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Don't feel ashamed. I used to feel ashamed when I was younger about my reading and about my writing. I always used to think that people would look at me with, you know, two heads and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I've realised at my age and stuff like that, that I did used to take things personally. I did think, you know, that was a personal attack on me, and that, you know, that people shouldn't have, you know, said what they said, you know, when I was younger. But you learn to brush it off, and you learn to have a thick skin. And I've learned over this past couple of months in working closely with my OT person that comes to give me a hard time. I've learned to grow a thick skin. I've learned to sort of stand up for myself, even though he sort of gets me into the situation where he's waiting for me to cave in and say, oh yeah, okay then. He's clever like that. He gets you to sort of cave in, but I don't. I'm not going to do it on Thursday. I won't be caving in, because I'll be changing the subject, and I'll be talking to him about something different altogether, and just getting off that subject, because he's got a habit. He'll come back to that subject. Like, he'll talk something. He's very intelligent, that person. Very, very intelligent in his mindset and stuff. That he went to university. He's done all that, all of his training and stuff like that. So he's done all that. And as I said yesterday when I was on the live stream, I take my hat off to him. All credit for where credit's due. He's done what he's done. But, you know, you've got to realise too, when you're dealing with someone like me, that, you know, is 55 years old this year coming up, we don't like to be hassled. We don't like you to sort of be in control of our money situation to tell me what I should spend or what I shouldn't spend. At the end of the day, that's not what you're here for. At the end of the day, you're here for to teach me different things. That side of things I can handle. If I want help, I'll ask my support team. And don't you guys reckon I can't say fairer than that? Now, I can't, say to all of you guys what I think is wrong or I think it's right. At the end of the day, I go with my heart. Here, Butch, coming up. Here, coming? You want to come? Come on, Butch. Here, come on, Butch. Come on. Look. Come on, Butch. You coming? Come on. Here, Butch. Butchie, come on. Come on. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do, guys, and I'm going to bring you along for the journey, so you can see what's going on and what I'm getting up to. Especially Let's See, because Let's See is really, he's a good bloke. I wouldn't mind him if I had to have. I reckon if I had to have an OT, I reckon I would love to have one like Let's See, because he'd be the type of person, he'd listen to both sides of the story, and he wouldn't go back and talk to me in. He wouldn't go back to talk to my father in his own language. He'd say, well, look, it's up to your son. He's paying for the fuel for the van, he's paying for his insurance, and he's paying for his registration and the wear and tear on it. At the end of the day, you guys are not forking out anything for it. So, why shouldn't he, just contribute for his groceries when he's got the money, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. And, that's the way I like it. I just don't like it the way he goes and talks to my father in his own language, because he speaks the same language as my father. It makes me feel pretty uncomfortable, because then he'll come, because I overhear him saying to him, I'm going to work on him. And this is what gets my back up, when he says, going to work on him. Like, the father will say, well, he's got something wrong inside his head. If there's something wrong inside my head, the budget that I'm doing now, I would, not have anything left of my name, and I'm still got me $100 in my pocket, and it's Tuesday already still, and I've still got $15 in the van there, and I'm still on budget to do my $50 spend of what I've got in here for the next 7 days. So I'm on budget, and I don't go out on the weekends, so forget about the weekends, 5 days. So I reckon I'm doing pretty good. And I've got a full tank of fuel still in the van, so I haven't been doing stupid things like going to places where I can't afford, because I know I'm on a budget, and that makes me more determined to prove to these people that are big wigs that sometimes you've got to sacrifice something to get what you want, and that's what I'm doing. I'm paying my bills, my telephone bills coming up in a couple of days' time, so I've got left money in there. There's 500 and something in that account to pay the telephone bill and the car insurance. That's in there, and then there's 1,000 in the other bank for the van, so it makes it 3,000. Plus there'll be another 500 going in there on Tuesday, which will make it 1,500, which brings it down to 1,500 left. Plus, if I add another 200 on top of that, it brings it down less. So yeah, we are on track to do what we've got to do with that, which is great news. And I'm to tell you the truth, it's been a real eye opener. It's taught me a lot of things. It's made the videos go up too, because people do sometimes struggle with what they want to do in life, and me showing you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it might give you guys a bit of outlook. Oh well, why don't I take a leaf out of Pete's book and I'll do it like he's doing, but do things on a budget sort of thing. Like when you go out somewhere and oh well, you've got to get something to eat. Just spend a couple of bucks. Get what you can afford to eat, right? don't break the bank. If you know where you're set on that certain limit for that week, and you've got to control that X amount of money for that week, you can find places that will sell stuff to eat, like, you know, $4 or $5, something like that. Or you just, you know, take a snack pack. Yeah, take a snack pack with you. Take some lollies with you, and a muesli bar. And you know, if someone asks you, well, how come you're not, you just turn around and say, look, I'm on a budget. This is what I can afford. This is what I got, and this is the way it's happening. It's nothing to be ashamed of, guys. Believe me, sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do in life, and I'm just trying to put it out for you guys that everything in life sometimes it can be a struggle, but then at the end of the goal that you achieve, at least then you can see, well, I done it by myself. I saved up to do this. I got it done, and there was no help. I done it. And that's something I want to show you guys, that, you know, I can do these sort of things. I can make dreams for me come true in a certain way. I can, you know, I can focus on what needs doing in there, and getting it done is the biggest dream for me. So we can use it, we can enjoy it, we can take it down the beach, we can do some videos with it. You know, basically we can explore a little bit with it, instead of just you know, leaving it, you know, sitting there and just going from here to there with it. You know, take it to the beach, do the beach trips like we used to do, you know, have a bit of fun, you know, find new places to go to with it. And I reckon that's really cool, and I'm really looking forward to doing all that when that is all decked out and everything. All the little bits and pieces are taken care of on it, the mechanical work is taken care of on it, servicing and stuff like that, buttoned up, and I know everything is A1, there's nothing that's going to fail on it. Then that'll be good. And that's, you know, a lot of people are probably thinking, well, why don't you get a newer vehicle? Because when they made those in that year, they were something, I don't know, there was something unique about them, you know what I mean? I mean, most people say, well, you know, a classic vehicle is something that's, you know, 40 years old, and it's, you know, Australian made, and it's, you know, a muscle car. And yeah, I agree with that. I agree with those people that do like those sort of vehicles. Don't get me wrong. Everyone has got their own preference in life and what vehicles they do drive, and I get that. I just think that they are a classic. That's all. I mean, I think they're reliable. They're very strong. They're very robust, and they're very easy to maneuver. Like if you've got a tight corner, you can swing that thing on a dime. You don't have to worry about a bonnet at the front. You can just swing it wide, and it's very easy. Some people have watched me videos where I'm putting it in the garage and think, God, Pete, how are you going to get that in there? It's quite simple. You've just got to judge that side and that side, and then just reverse it slowly in, and you're in. There's nothing hard. There's nothing hard. If you've got a bonnet and you had the same size vehicle like that and you had a bonnet on it, no way in the world. I mean, you'd have to do 3-point turns and all this stuff to get in there. But with this thing, I can go right to the letterbox and back it straight in. As simple as that. And it's more easier for me to back it in than it is to drive it straight in. Because if you do drive it straight in, back out, you've got to realise you've got a letterbox behind you, and you're going to take out the letterbox. And that's why it's more easier to see the letterbox at the front and just go straight into your garage the way you should do, which is backward. Everyone else just drives them because their cars are a lot smaller. I've got to be wary that mine's a lot larger, and it makes sense just to back it in. If that answers all the questions that people ask me about that. You probably want to know about other things that are going on Butch's channel. Butch's channel has just had a 1-minute video posted on there of him rolling over. I know it's not a very exciting video, but I thought I'd put that video out for you guys to watch. He was rolling over. It was playing with something. I don't know what it was playing with, and I thought, well, I'll put that on this channel and his channel, and I will be filming a lot more of Butch on his channel because his subscribers are sort of going up now. He's got 6 subscribers, which, you know, Butch's channel is not like my main channel here where everyone watches, you know, Butch. Only some people do watch what Butch does, and that's why his channel is slowly taken off for him, and you know, I'm pumped for that. I really am excited to share with you guys what Butch gets up to and what he does. He's a very fussy dog. I mean, like when we take him down to the doggy park, he's the type of dog that will not drink out of the bowls that are there for the other dogs. He likes his own bowl, his own water. And what he does is he drinks out of his own bowl, and the other bowls, if the other bowls get in the way that other dogs drink out of, he'll just push it aside with his head and say, hey, I don't want to drink out of that bowl. And he's good like that, aren't you, fella? So I'm very happy about that. And also, as I was saying to you guys, a lot of cool stuff is happening on the channel, which you guys probably don't realise that I'm in the middle of gonna do a before and after video on the van. Like when I eventually do take the camp chair out of there, and when I unstrap it, I'm going to show you me unstrapping it with whoever's on with me that day. I'm going to show you me unstrapping it, and then we are going to show you me putting the carpet, putting the carpet in the van, ready to take it the next day. So we are going to show you that. I did promise a lot of guys about doing a live stream video when I was driving. I am going to be doing that on the day that it goes in, because I think that's only right for me to put that live stream together for you guys. It's going to go for about 20 minutes roughly. It could be a lot longer because it will be. I've got to leave here about I think it's 8:30. I'm going to leave here on the 28th, so it will be I'll be in the traffic sort of video. I'm going to take all the shortcuts I know to get there, but when you bank back at a certain level, you've got to be aware that there's a certain level that I do bank back on, and I've got to sort of realise, well, you know, I am stuck in the traffic, so, you know, I will try and keep up with the comments for you. But fortunately I can't do a driving live on TikTok. As you know, TikTok is very what do you call it? They don't like you doing videos on TikTok. They get very upset and very annoyed on there, and I get that. At the end of the day, you know, they got different things on their channel, on the TikTok guidelines. It's, again, I'm learning to follow all that, and recently I've been good with the followers on TikTok. There's been quite a few followers that have been following and getting that channel up where it should be, like this channel here. This channel had 30 subscribers come on the channel, and that's from people watching the videos and, you know, realizing that I don't hold any punches back on the channel. When I video, I don't cut, edit, and I reckon that's what makes the channel, yeah, pretty good for you guys to watch. I don't edit the videos. I try to always, when the support team are here, I always try and answer your questions. I never hold back on answering your questions. Like I never say, oh yeah, what's that? I'm always asking the support team, oh, what's that question about, you know, and we do read all your questions. And as you know, I do try and read some little questions that you guys leave me when I'm doing the live stream on my own. Because I do reckon that's important for me to interact with you guys and talk to you and let you know what's going on. I do live streams every day of the week, and I will be continuing to do live streams every day of the week for as long as I guess my health allows me to. Yeah, some people, as you know, on YouTube, they only do live streams when, you know, when they can, because of course they're busy people. They're not. Here's David. Hello, David. Welcome. How is your morning been? David is one of our subscribers. He's been on for a while, which is really good. We've got lovely subscribers on here that have always got me back, and they're always willing to join in the live streams, which is pretty good. It's good to interact with you guys and be part of you. I hope everyone is fine on whatever day it is with you guys. Oops, hang on. Butch is just trying to play with a toy that he got yesterday. The lady came about, I think it was about 5:30 at night, to bring toys for Butch, and she brought her dog. She's got a multi Shih Tzu dog. I think her name is Ruby. Yes, before people say, isn't that like little Ruby? Yes, it is. And I know a lot of people are going to be asking me the question, and you always will ask the question, where is Ruby, Pete? How come we don't see her? What did happen? Nothing happened. We just decided to change things up about a bit on the team, that's all. Nothing happened. We just decided to jazz things up a bit and have a bit of a change around in the team. That was all, nothing more and nothing less. We'll probably see her around still, see Ruby around still. Yeah, don't get me wrong, things will never change in that department. We've got a great team with us at the moment, especially with Maddie. She really steps in whatever shift she can do, she'll do with me. And she was telling me about her dad. Now, if you're on the Gold Coast area, he's got a shop in Benoa Gardens, I think it is. And he's doing on Australia Day, he makes Vegemite sausages. So yeah, if you want an order in, go and see the crew of the butchery in, I think it's Benoa Gardens. I'll ask Maddie when she's here tomorrow. She'll give us the address and that. And you can ask for, here is, geez, I've got my names. Sarah. Here is Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. Sorry, mind blank. Good morning. How is your day this morning, Sarah? So a dog had new gifts given to him yesterday by a neighbour that lives in the village here. She's got an old dog. She's 12 years old. Name Ruby. I call her Little Ruby because she's little like Little Ruby. So that's not me making noise. That's the dog. So we have got Say With Me coming today. Ava is coming today, another support worker. She is the one with black hair. She's a tall girl. She's the one I shit to about reverse parking and stuff like that. And it makes, what's the matter? What do you want? Oh, you want this? Hang on. The dog does have Weetabix for breakfast. Excuse me, guys. 1 second. Here. Is that what you want? Butch, is that what you want? Here. We'll leave it up there for you. There you go. I've got the dog's Weetabix. The dog is, hang on. Oh yeah, that's someone having a talk. There you go. This is what I like in the chat. People talk to one another, which is really great. I mean, my reading's not the best, as you guys know. It's pretty crap house, actually. But still, you can't sort of be good at everything, I guess. The dog is here. He's on my lap. I'm just sitting here looking at me. See if I can get it. There he is. He does wake up we do wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning. Reason being is because I like to take him to the little boy's room after all night because he comes to bed we go to bed about 7 o'clock sometimes, just because I go to bed early and I wake up early, and that's the way I've always been. I've always been an early to bed, early riser sort of thing, and I get up early, do what Butch has to do, then I do what I have to do, of course, and then I jump on the YouTube. It's on the smart TV, which I've got in my bedroom, and I go and watch the YouTubers that I watch from, car shows that I watch and from America, what people are doing with their vehicles and new vehicles that they've required on their channels, and old vehicles that they get rid of. And you know, I watch all of that and spray painting stuff and all of this. It's just good for me to keep my hand in, you know, on, because I used to, as I said at the workshop when I was up, I used to work at the workshop. I was a leading hand in the spray booth with my other friends that had disabilities, right? And I worked with people with Down syndrome, like me, with ADHD and autism. I used to spray, I think they were called longaras. They're for big machines that you do the sweeping of the factories. They've got those bristles in them. They've got round things, and they go round and round like that. They're made out of wood, so we had to spray the round wheel things. You know, they were wood, so we sprayed them with a wood sealer. And can you imagine, like, there's 400 of them, right? So 400 you do one side, right? You let them dry, and then you go start again to the other side. And I had my girlfriend, I think at the time, she was working with me, Fiona. I had a girl called Little Sandra, Down syndrome person, very lovely person. She would work with me, but every day she'd buy me a can of Coke, and I said, no, I can't let you buy me a can of Coke every day. It's not right. It's only fair that I get you one. And so the time you spray one side, which is 400 of them, right, and you've got to do that in, like, say with me, about 2 hours, 3 hours. And you know, I'd be just spray. And I used to have Fiona there, because I used to have 2 spray guns, right? So spray gun was full of wood sealer, the wood sealer stuff, the paint for the wood sealer, right? I think it was it was an 895 or 57 something, I can't remember. I think it was a 575, but wood sealer it was. And you top the gun up, the spray gun, the barrel with it, you know. And so what I used to get Fiona to do is to get that gun ready for me. So if this gun was empty, we'd just switch around, and of course you'd have to go to the compressor and empty the air compressor, because it used to build up pressure, and it used to build up the moisture and the liquid that used to go inside from the spraying in it. So there was that, and I done that for about 5 or 6 years, but then I got sick, and I had glandular fever. The reason why I got glandular fever is because I used to work my socks off. I was like every other trainee, but I used to like to impress everyone, try to make people happy, and I used to love doing the spray painting. I really used to love it. It was so cool for me to do it, and I just used to, you know, and I used to wear my mask, but yeah, sometimes when you wear a mask, it's very hard to talk to someone that's next to you to tell them what to do. So sometimes I'll be taking my mask on, off, and it was no good for me to wear those paper masks, because the fumes would just go straight through. And I had a guy that was working with me, I think his name was Tim, and he got himself really high on the fumes, and I did think that was hilarious, because he'd get cracking jokes and everything. So this went on for about 2 days. So I had to go up to the management of because I worked in the shadow workshop, and I went up to the person. I said, well, look, this guy's no good in here. He's getting the fumes, and it's making him do crazy shit. And he was just, you know, spraying away, and he used to go really crazy. It's a bit hard when you're in a live stream, Dad, to just bring the dog here. There we go. I'm just trying to get it out the way, because it makes it very hard to open the door when the chair's there. Oh, man. Come on, George. What's wrong with you? Right, there we go. So, but the guys had to move the chair out the way, and the only way to wear the chair out the way is just to put it down. Butch was being stubborn because he's going for bath, and the dog doesn't like having a bath, so I had to move the chair out the way so the dog can have a bath. And he's just going to have a doggy bath because he gets this smell on him, and my father doesn't like the smell because it's like a doggy smell that he gets. And yeah, but besides that, yeah, spraying was great. I love spraying. I didn't always just spray Lungaras, what they were called. I sprayed also brush heads for the brooms. That was in a matte lacquer, wood lacquer. That was called the 8. That was the 895. The 895 was close to nearly the other lacquer I used to use on other brush heads that used to come in. They wanted like a matte finish. They didn't want a gloss. But the other brush heads, because we used to do two styles of brush heads, the ones that were lighter cut wood, that were a lighter, brown wood, and there was a darker brown wood. Now the darker brown wood, we used to use 1,000, I think it was called 1,005 lacquer. Not the 895 or the 995. This was a straight 1,000. And before people ask me, did you put thinners in the lacquer? Well, let me tell you about that. Because we used to spray also tiny top furniture for kindergartens, like chairs and that was a pain in the ass, because you had to mix the paint. So the paint would be, this is wood coloured paint, like red, white, yellow, green, and what you had to do, you had to sort of I think I put 30% thinners, 30% of the paint, then 10% of clear lacquer, mix it all in. So you had to mix it in. So I was good at measuring because my numbers are pretty good, so I'm good at that. And I stir it up, sort of thing, and test it out first on a piece of wood, because you never display it on something when you know maybe the content is not right or something like that. So the supervisor used to leave me alone to do that sort of thing, because he knew he could trust me to do that thing, right? So I tested it out fine. That's not what it was. So you got to be careful too when you spray, because sometimes the jets in the spray gun can, you can get some shit that comes out of them from the bottom of the paint, can go into the funnel and out through the other end of the gun, sort of thing. So what I used to do every break, I used to get, like the morning tea break and the lunch break we used to get, I used to get the spray gun. I used to pull it to pieces, the outer nozzle, the inner nozzle, the float pin. I used to take it all off. I had a special tool to take it off. I used to leave it in soak in a special thinners. Right? And I would get used to have a special, in those days used to buy special toothbrushes and that to clean them in the gun, special, what do you call spray paint gun brushes that you go right inside the funnel to clean the shit out of it. And with thinners, we used to use thinners. But I didn't let the parts soak in the thinners because it's got rubber parts, so I had to take the rubber parts off, and that could be a bit of a tedious job, as most people know. I know these days the guns are like that, and the lid is on the top. That's what spray painters use these days, right? But back in my day, it was just the gun part, and the funnel would go in there, and the canister thing, the bottom bit was on the bottom where the paint would go, and you just hold it like that. And sometimes you'd have to be careful, because sometimes the lid thing would spring, and then you'd lose everything on the floor, and you have to clean it up. That's the only thing I didn't like about them, that you had to really sort of click it like that to make it stay in the position that you wanted. But I enjoyed spraying the colours, I really did. I used to spray also the clothing, those clothing bins that's with automotive paint, yellow, like I'd sand them down. It used to take me 2 days to sand them down. I used to get the crew to sand one side down, and I'd be sanding another side with a audible sander and stuff like that. It would be one off the air compressor, so I'd have to wait for it to sort of build up pressure and then do some more sanding and stuff like that, and then I'd get the sandpaper by hand and just rub it down like that a little bit. So yeah, it was quite tedious job, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing what I was doing and stuff like that, and it was really cool. And for me to do that, I really did enjoy what I was doing, and it was very cool to do what I was doing at the workshop there, and I learned a lot from the people there, and it was really cool to be part of the gang there, and to be part of us was pretty good. We were the gang, and we used to do all kinds of things there, and basically I learned a hell of a lot from doing what I was doing there, and it stood me in. I'm just gonna hide from this lady because I'm just gonna hide from this lady because she can't see me. So yeah, it did stead me in good stead with people in the workshop. I'm just trying to hide from this old lady here. She comes and she tries to take Butch for a walk all the time. So I'm just trying to hide from her so she doesn't come. Let's see, saying who is that? Just someone that comes to see me all the time. I'm just going to see how many subscribers I've got. TikTok, YouTube, any questions that you guys would like to ask, please do ask me. Just trying to be careful not to hide from her so she doesn't. See what you left. Hang on. Hello, I'm back. Sorry guys, I'm back. Just wanted to show you toys Butch has got for you guys that are on the live stream. The lady did come just again just now. Yeah. Was pink, yeah, because she's got a girl dog. So he did get that as well. His favourite thing, a donkey. Did get that as well. He teddy bear. And so that's pretty cool. She was just took her dog for a walk. She does come every day to see us. See, people in the retirement village too, they do get very lonely, and she came to see us, and they're the gifts that Butch has received. And he's got other gifts. He's got my Ernie. Got Ernie, got the Cookie Monster. I got a Bridget Bear doll, which I hide, because I've got a Bridget Bear doll, and he bites the living crap out of Bridget Bear, so I've got to be careful about Bridget Bear. Also, he's got other stuff that he has got, and that's really cool. I do very much, appreciate people that do leave gifts for Butch. There will be some videos on these gifts describing what they are. Of course, I will put them all in a video for you and go into detail what they are and stuff like that. But I just thought it'd be good for me to show you on the YouTube channel here what gifts he does receive and all that. He does receive. Here we go. Butchie. He does receive a lot of gifts. Butchie, come here. Butch. Sorry, I'm gonna go get the dog. Butch. Yeah, sorry. Oh no, look who it is. Oh, it's Izzy again. Oh, man, Izzy's always on. I am just having one of my jokes with you. Butch has just had a bath, and the lady yesterday, I'll show you, Izzy, because I wasn't doing the live stream yesterday night. Butch got those. That one. He got a teddy bear, a donkey, and before people say yes, it suits me, and teddy bear. So yeah, he got all of those from a lady that lives in our retirement village, and has got another dog. She's got a dog named Little Ruby. He's a 12-year-old multi Shih Tzu. Pink, yeah, the pink suits me, doesn't it? I know what you're all thinking. Pete, that pink bloody suits you, mate. Hey, it's lucky Hamish hasn't jumped on here yet. Hamish would give me a lot of curry about that, wouldn't he? I was over on TikTok this morning, Izzy. I did do a live stream over on TikTok this morning. I was over there for about, I think it was only 10 or 15 minutes. I did post a lot of videos, 3 videos actually. I'm trying to build up the video roll for you guys by doing videos and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really pumped about the videos that I'm going to be putting out, and the videos I'm going to be filming. We're going to get back up to date again. So I can do a lot of posting on the weekends. The weekends are my biggest time for posting videos, is the weekend. That's when I post all my videos, and I go through them and I post them, and I think, oh yeah, I've done this one, yeah, I've done that one. So I have posted a couple of old ones, a couple of new ones. And yeah, the videos are very much now up to date sort of thing. There's still the camera roll that I've got for Maddie yesterday. I'm going to post a couple of those tomorrow. I am going to be posting Ava's videos as well as those videos as well. So what we get up to, I'll be posting those. If it's chores, we'll be posting the chore. We'll be filming the chore videos, posting them. They will be on the channel as well. Just to let people know, because people are probably thinking, well, what videos are you posting? And I will be posting basically all the videos that I can be posting for you guys, and I'm very pumped to post those videos for you. It's good to have those videos in the library, so you guys then can watch and you can like and do. Guys, don't forget, go and like all the videos, go and watch them. It does help the algorithm of the channel a hell of a lot. It does help me out, and you know, we've got a lot of subscribers on my channel now, so do go and watch the videos and enjoy them, and you know, when you do watch them, don't forget to think of me, and you know, to think about all the effort that goes in to filming the video and getting in the right mindset to film the videos. Sometimes it's not easy to do the filming of the videos. We've got to be on the right mindset to film them and stuff like that. So yeah, at the end of the day, there is that. And that is a truck coming up. I can tell it's a truck when it's not the yeah, that's definitely a truck. For people who ask me, what's that noise, Pete? That's not the Avaya bus, that is definitely a truck. The Avaya bus makes a different noise. It makes more of a different noise. Let me see who it is. It's a garbage truck. There you go. Do you... I was on TikTok before, Izzy. Yes, I was on there before. I only jumped on this channel because all of the subscribers that I have been getting, all my new subscribers have been over here, and I'm trying to build this channel up as well, and as well as the TikTok channel as well. We've got a lot of people over there. I was just telling them the story about me doing the spray painting, Izzy, when I was younger, because as you know, we've got a new girl, a new lady that's a moderator, Sarah. So I was explaining to her what I used to do when I was younger, and yeah, stuff like that. And Let's See was on, and is it Let's Easy or Let's See? I keep getting his name mixed up. Is it Let's See or Let's Easy? I think it's Let's See. I'm pretty sure it is. I keep getting the names mixed up. I'm pretty bad like that, so do forgive me, guys, about that. I don't do that on purpose. Oh, he is on. Let's see, here we go. I'm talking about Devil and he came on. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, it is Let's See in there, because I keep getting, sometimes I get the things mixed up, and I do apologise for that. I really do. It's the ADHD brain is sometimes can be a pain in my backside brain, if you know what I mean. Thanks, mate. Do appreciate it. Appreciate it, everyone on here, actually. I'm just waiting for Ava to come now. That's why, you know, I'm doing the YouTube live before, you know, when she gets here. Because when she gets here, she'll jump in quickly, and then there'll be some chores for me to do. This does happen. Especially when Ava's around, she does make me do my chores. She's and I like it in the afternoon, because that's when Let's See comes on and he says, he's not a 5-year-old. And that really cracks me up when Let's See says that he's not a 5-year-old. And I'm glad really that everyone's got me back about that. I really am. Sometimes I feel like doing chores, sometimes I don't. With the ADHD, it just depends what mood set you're in, and what you like doing. Sometimes I'm in a good mood and I like doing chores. Sometimes sometimes it makes it hard for me to do anything. I do get into these mood swings with my ADHD, it does happen to me like that. I do get, say with me, days that I feel like doing things and days I don't feel like doing. And yes, and Izzy's talking about my pink water bottle again. Thank you, Izzy. I'm gonna send that to you. You've got to give me your address offline, and I'll send you the pink water bottle with the Dream Team written on it. We'll get one of the girls to write Dream Team on the bottle for you, so that you can have my bottle if you want, Izzy. I'm just going to be careful. There's a lady here that keeps giving lots of gifts and she keeps coming around this side here. So I'm waiting for her to sort of go the other way so then she doesn't come on the live stream. Be quiet. Okay. I'm being incognito. You get it? I'm being incognito. Do you get it? I'm sort of being say with me you know, not letting people know where I am, sort of thing, because she's a nice old lady, but geez, she comes three or four she comes 3 or 4 times in a day, and she sees my parents and myself. She comes 3 or 4 times a day. I mean, not that I'm saying that's bad or good, but sometimes it's very hard to say with me, be you know, don't get me wrong, I like my own privacy, don't get me wrong, I'm the type of guy that does like my own privacy, and it does make it very hard when people come and see me every 5 minutes. I know I'm famous, but geez. You know, and I don't want to get into the situation, because he was saying to me, a lot of people here don't talk to her, and I don't know why that is, and I don't want to really be involved in that, because then it will, I'll be the piggy in the middle, and then they'll say, oh Pete, why did you get involved with that? And I just don't want to play politics with people, you know, that, you know, people are talking to them, then they're not talking to them. I mean, I had enough when I was younger at the workshop, when people would come up to me and say, oh Peter, he's not talking to me, Peter, what do I do, Peter? And yeah, I didn't, you know, it sort of got on my wick after a while, so I don't want to sort of fall into that same situation again. I mean, I feel sorry for people around here, don't get me wrong. I'm as kind as the next bloke, don't get me wrong. But there has to be a sort of cut-off line, if you know what I mean, between your private life and people that are sort of, you know what I mean, people that are, you know, she's not hiding behind the corner. Who reckons it would be funny if she was hiding around the corner? So I've just got to watch me, anyway, we'll talk about different things. Let's get over that. We have got a lot of good things to look forward to over the next couple of videos that I'm going to be filming. Before people say, well, what about you going to buy Christmas stuff, Pete? We'll see next week if I buy a Christmas hat or something. We'll probably go down to, say with me, Maddie and I will probably go down to, say with me, what's that place where you go down to buy the well, I bought last time with Olivia, the Christmas hats and that. Say with me. Oh man. Oh, what's the name of it? I'm just trying to figure the place. I went there the other day, passed it the other day. Father used to go shopping there a hell of a lot. In the old place, we used to go shopping, and I used to buy all that stuff. Remember, Izzy? The name of it, Aldi. That's it, Aldi. Aldi got some good Christmas stuff. So yeah, we'll go there next pension day, and we'll get a couple of things that won't break the bank. We'll get some money out, and we'll get some Christmas gifts from there, and I'll video it. We'll go down to one at Labrador there because I know that place, and we'll get some Christmas stuff. So whoever wants to watch the video of me picking up some Christmas stuff, feel free. It's good to go down there because you get everything on a discount. Izzy saying Lifeline. Izzy, not everything is about Lifeline. I know you like seeing me doing videos of Lifeline. I get that. If I go to Lifeline, Izzy, I'm always going to end up buying something. You know what I'm like. I'm one of these people that cannot A or Aldi? Aldi. I think it's Aldi. Aldi's got some really good stuff there, and I do like to find a bargain over there. There's people that don't know. I do like to find a bargain and see what we got there. I'm going to go over to TikTok again. When I talk Izzy, I'm going to head over Izzy.